Patagonia, Chile, the little corner of paradise.
This area is very special. The open grassy areas, the more thick, wet forest. It's still very pristine.
We've been leading people in Chile for almost 20 years now, and it's just the most magical place to come and explore, and makes a phenomenal classroom for students to learn leadership.
Okay, let's do this!
Chile has a lot to offer. We have rivers, we have backpacking. Also, we have the people that share our culture.
Alzar School really is a school with two homes, Idaho and here in Chile.
When students have to leave their comfort zone, they're forced to look inside themselves and say, what am I capable of? And a big way the Alzar School challenges students with that is their international travel. So for 6 weeks, students go to Chile.
We go on multi-day whitewater kayaking and backpacking expeditions.
We go to the Rio Baker, which is this massive turquoise river. As they move downstream for about a 100-kilometer trip, you'll see waterfalls dumping in, big campsites, and passing through native forests. The Rio Baker, it's the lifeblood of southern Patagonia. Students go into Parque Patagonia for our backpacking trips and start working their way up the tributaries to summit a peak or arrive at an Andean lake that you can only get to by several-day backpack.
And we see this huge mountain just covered in snow, and my teacher just points at it and she goes, "I'm pretty sure we're sleeping right under that mountain." I just remember thinking, like, this is the coolest thing I've ever done in my whole life.
Academics are definitely ingrained into outdoor education and experiences. One of my favorite memories of a class that I had was painted onto the bottom of a kayak in Chile.
During our semester, students have to maintain their academic momentum, as well as it's our mission to connect the learning that they do in the field to classroom learning. But while students are moving down the Rio Baker and they arrive at camp each night, they'll continue doing work for their academic classes.
There's so many opportunities for you to use the skills that you learn in class and use them in like a real world situation.
That practice of pushing yourself, not knowing if you can do it, but going for it anyway, is a huge lesson for our students.
They purchase food for themselves for expeditions.
Go and order food in Spanish and shopping at grocery stores in Spanish.
People here in this region are very open and very welcoming to people that come from other countries, especially people that don't even speak their language. They enjoy having people in their kitchen. That's when you can really experience communication in a very pure way.
My Spanish has definitely improved.
By just talking with the Chileans every day in Spanish, I'm improving conversationally.
Yes, I love to explain to other people how to talk in Spanish.
The students from Chile in our semester really make the entire program a true exchange from start to finish.
It's very important. I think that's what makes this program very special, that it's open to accommodate those things. It's not just about academics and outdoors, it's also about coming here, settling in, become part of the community.
We're building something permanent here. Parque Patagonia is going to offer this amazing chance for our students to look out their window and just be awed. And I think that sets you up for a day of learning that is incredible. By going to Chile, students really open up themselves to being capable of going anywhere in the world. This is such an amazing first destination to have a meaningful international experience.
I think Alzar is one of the greatest few months of my life.
Alzar School is life-changing. It was the best 4 months I've ever had in my life. I truly grew into the young adult I am today because of my experience at the Alzar School.